What's up, CEOs? It is the weekly beginner auto dealer training. Today we're talking about how to become an auto dealer success story. So if you're watching right now, you're probably watching a replay because these videos are live Wednesday at 10 a.m. So then, if you want to join these videos live on Wednesdays at 10 a.m., then join the Facebook group. Uh, um, these are messages for people who are also watching on YouTube. So for people in the Facebook group, like I'm already in the Facebook group. I know, boo. I know. Just talking to other people that they can join the group and come on live. The benefits of coming on live is that you get to ask questions and be present, and get more personalized attention, right? So let me just explain who I am because if you're new, then you're probably wondering who I am. So I'm Chanel Leonard, and I started the Auto Dealer Business School. Good morning, Ronika. What's up? And I started because as a licensed dealer, I was struggling and I lost a lot of money. And I realized that it was much harder than just buying and selling cars. I thought I would buy low, sell high, and that I'd get rich. And there were a lot of steps in between. And so Auto Dealer Business School gives you the steps in between, specifically in the Six Figure Dealer Club, which is what we're going to talk about today with a special guest, a member of the club, Judah. Okay. So, Judah, can you hear me? All right.
Yes, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. You were low again. So I had to switch my camera. Say something now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Now I can hear you. So hopefully everyone else can hear.
All
So,
right.
everyone else, can you hear? Let me know if you can hear us. Can you hear us? Because it's us today, Judah. It's us. All right. So before we get started, I want to make a couple of announcements. We got a sales challenge going on in the Six Figure Dealer Club. The purpose of the sales challenge is to increase sales. There are lots of people out here holding a dealer's license, like holding it. You just holding it. No money being made. You just holding it. Okay. Stop holding that dealer's license, monetize that license, start selling more cars. I understand maybe it's difficult to get in the momentum of running your business and selling cars. So that's exactly what the sales challenge is for. If you want to join, the link is in the bio. Why should you join? Because I give you tips on how to increase your sales and help you along the way. So sales challenge starts very soon, in about 10 days or so. So make sure you join so that you can increase your sales. Judah's gonna be in the sales challenge. You're gonna be the winner, huh?
I'm headed to go pick up a car right now.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. All right,
Yeah.
so let me introduce Judah to the. Well, before I introduce you, let me start with what I'm even doing here. Why I even have you here, right?
Okay.
So before the Auto Dealer Business School became the Auto Dealer Business School, I wanted to verify that what I was doing worked for not just myself. So I helped one other person in the very beginning to take $1,000 and make $99,000 from it buying and selling cars. Okay.
Yes.
And so I documented that story in the 99K report because I realized that not only I needed proof that what I was teaching worked, but that others would too. So that's kind of like what people call a case study. It's like step by step, behind the scenes, right? So when Judah came to Auto Dealer Business School, he had gotten the 99K report and was like, "Yo, I want to be a case study," right?
Yeah.
Because case studies get more attention, you get more
Right.
hands-on, you get more, right? Because I need the information to be able to communicate to other people that, hey, this really works and this is how it worked for different kinds of situations, right? Different kind
Right.
of circumstances. So Judah's in the program, and let's just start with who you are and why did you start this journey? Like, yeah, why you want to be a dealer?
Uh, it's so funny because I never really thought I would be selling the cars, but it's something that just kind of found me, and I realized I was good at it, because I work at a dealership now, and just over the course of time working at the dealership, I just started realizing, like, looking at it from the actual owner's perspective and not just a salesman. I started thinking, like, wait a minute, like, he not about to be the only one running this place. So um, yeah, so I started just doing homework and research on how to go independent, and that's when I ran into the auto dealer business school and you, because I knew that I needed a coach, I needed a trainer, because I knew it could go south real quick if I don't have the help that I need. I knew that out the muscle. So before I even bought a car, I was looking to spend my money, invest my money into finding a coach and a program that could walk me step for step on, what I need to do, so I can, be in the green right out the jump right away.
Okay, very smart guy. Okay, I must say so myself.
Yeah.
All right, so general question though, but like, how is it going so far in your opinion?
To me, it's going really good, and it's so funny because I was just telling my son, I was telling him, anytime you start a business, before you start the business, you need to find a coach, you need to find a program, because what that does is, even before you make any money, there's a lot of background foundational information that you need, and if you don't have someone that can teach you and tell you, you're going to spend a lot of time and a lot of money finding out that information. So I've been in the program since October, November, or something like that. And just the foundational background information that I need, it just streamlined. It's just a straight shot. I haven't sold a car just yet, but all the information I need, from how to get licensed, the pre-licensing classes, how to find the garage liability insurance, how to find the location, how much you're going to need if you want an office or an actual dealership, just all that information like that. You can't really put a price point on that, because you spend about a good year and a half learning that information without somebody there to teach you and tell you. So just from that aspect alone, it saved me a lot of time and a lot of money, just telling me the foundational information that I need. So that right there was worth the price of the program by itself before I even sell a car.
Okay, all right. Now you said you hadn't sold a car yet, but you sold a car.
Oh, I did. I forgot about that. I did. Yes, I did. I forgot about that.
Okay,
Wow. I did sell a car. My bad.
I was sitting here like,
I
what about
forgot.
that
Yeah, my bad. My bad. Wow. See, it's going so good. I forgot.
Volvo?
I did sell a car, and I'm on my way to pick up this Avenger now. That's why I'm in the Uber. So I'm on my
Oh,
way to pick up
okay.
my second car.
Okay. All right. I didn't
Yeah.
realize you were in Uber, but now I see you not driving. Okay.
Yeah.
Usually you
Yeah.
driver's seat. Okay, gotcha.
Right.
All right, yeah. So tell us about look, since you forgot about your first car sale, like this is you in the
Okay.
groove now. You like, I don't love these cars, whatever.
Yeah.
But tell us about your first car sale and how that made you feel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You frozen. Can you hear me?
Just
You
having
frozen.
that.
Okay.
Can you hear
Okay,
me?
can you hear me? I can now. Can you start over because it went out?
Yeah, can
A little bit. Say something else.
I'm on this back road.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, while you on this back road, I'm gonna just talk then
Yeah,
for a
we on this
minute
back
because
road.
it's okay, gotcha. All right, I see you now. So yeah, start over.
So you can hear me
Can you hear
now?
me? I
I
can.
can, yes.
Yeah. Go
We
ahead and
can,
start
okay.
over. What were you saying about your first car sale?
Oh yeah. So yeah, like I said, I found it on Craigslist. And it was really helpful to ask you questions throughout the process of trying to figure out, if it's a legit, post or not, because Craigslist can be really tricky. But yeah, we bought it. We serviced it. And it was just a good learning experience through the whole process and see, everything you need to do, how much money, you got to kind of budget to put in the car, and then, getting the tag and information, all of that stuff. But it was a really good process to go through the first time. And it's like the more you do it, the quicker you get at it. And, I found my first customer because I actually knew her already. She was looking for a car, and I was already in the process of buying a car. So it just worked out really good.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. So what else should I ask you? I'm drawing a blank now of like what would be a good what do you want to share with everyone to make sure they
Um,
know?
Yeah, I know for a lot of people, their biggest hesitation if they're looking to join the program is just trying to figure out, you know, if they should spend the money or not to join the program. And then people that's already in the program, um, I think they're definitely benefiting as long as they're consistently, participating. You're going to benefit. But for people that are kind of on the fence or don't really know, um, the thing about it, you're going to spend more money and more time outside of the program than inside of the program because you don't know everything. You need somebody that can walk you, ABC 1, 2, 3, so your process can be streamlined. Because the thing about it, this process is still like a 6, 8 month process. To get everything set up, and that's with help. That's with somebody that's been in the game, know what's going on, know what to do. That is still a 6, 8 month process of getting all of your foundational stuff set up for your dealership. So by yourself, it's just you're extending the timeline. So honestly, you don't have the time available to spend all that time and all that money and frustration trying to figure it out yourself. So I'm truly convinced, like, and not just with this program, any business I start, I'm going to look for a coach in the program and pay them to teach me and help me because it just saves a lot of time, energy, and money.
It does. It does. And I want to say a couple of things about what you said. One, I used to think that, oh, maybe it was just something I was doing wrong while it was taking so long, right? Because you think, okay, let me jump in. I'm gonna pay this money. I'm gonna get licensed. It's gonna go like this. It's gonna go like that. I'm gonna sell my first car. But like there's a lot of parts. Like it's like a 1,000 piece puzzle,
Yep,
right? And you
yep,
got to put all these little parts in the right place and fit them together so it all runs smoothly. And
right,
I didn't appreciate that in the beginning. I'm
right.
glad that I've been able to work with people and see that it wasn't just me. It's just the way it is,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And then I feel you on, like everything I start new, I also get a coach or a mentor
Yeah.
because I can't be so I don't know, kind of delusional to believe that I know everything. Like I can just Google it all and then put it all together and then start because
Yeah,
there's so
nah.
many.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
nah, buddy,
Like,
yeah.
right. It's like so much stuff. Like people who are in it know all the things,
Yeah,
all the trouble points that you're gonna run
yeah,
into.
yeah, yeah,
And that's what you need because that's the
yeah,
part that tricks you up, or trips you
yeah.
up. So we are at about 15 minutes, so I like to try to keep
Okay,
these short.
okay,
um so we're going to have we're going to walk through every car you sell and, what your profit is and like how you buy it and all that. Because you did mention that you got cars on Craigslist because I think a lot of people are listening to that because they are wondering where to get inventory, right? And you got to get
Yeah.
inventory everywhere, everywhere you
Yes, I'm
can.
learning that. I'm learning that. And see, I learned
Always
that
be
from you
buying.
though. I learned that from you. Yep. And one thing, it's so funny. I learned that from you. And one thing I have learned in this shortage of cars, with the new cars, I learned if you don't have inventory, it's a problem. I learned that. I learned that. So
Problem.
yeah, I learned that. So like you said, yeah, you want to try to always be trying to be in the process of acquiring the car. Always in the process.
Always in the process. Because if you don't have no
Yeah.
inventory, you ain't in business.
You're not.
Pretty
You're
much.
not. Yeah.
You can broker business. You can get buyers and then try to find the inventory.
Hmm.
Um, and that's a possibility, but that's the image. It's like I say, it's like people who are in real estate. They say the money is in the listings, right?
Mm.
Because you can have a house listed and somebody come and buy it just like that,
Mm. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Versus having a buyer that you have to keep shopping
Right.
around
Right. Right. Yeah.
for the right deal.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
The money is in the listing. The money
Yeah.
is in the listing.
Yeah.
Same thing with this business.
Yeah.
Like the other part works, but the inventory part is easiest.
Right. Right. Exactly.
It's easiest.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Having that inventory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. I think that's all I have. I'm trying to make sure any questions you all have that you want to ask Judah while we have them on the line. Because yeah, I'm trying to think about any other questions. Okay, great. We got a question. So starting out, I should work on buying at least my first 5 cars. So starting out, I would say, yeah, that's like your first milestone is to be able to buy your first 5 cars. But I wouldn't recommend you buy all 5 at the
There
same
you go.
time.
Yeah. 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 I was just about to say agree. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's new. So it's going to be very detailed, and it can be overwhelming. And you're gonna go slower because you're new,
Yeah.
and especially if you don't have a mentor, you're gonna go even slower.
Yeah.
So having 5 cars to get ready to sell is gonna take you forever all at one time.
Hmm.
So what I would recommend is you buy your first car, get it in
Yeah.
your recon process, then buy your second car,
Yeah.
get that in your recon process, sell that first car, and then you see where your process needs to be improved.
Right. Right.
Right? Yeah, you agree? That's how.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely wanna start one at a time. Now your goal is 5 for sure, but you wanna get that one, go through the process like Miss Shamel is saying, sell it, and then move to the next one. You want to do it one at a time because to get to 5, you got to start at one. But what I'm learning my own experience is that process, man. It's a learning curve, even with a coach. But once you get it, you got it. But it takes some repetitions and experience, and every car is different too. So that's another thing. So yeah, you definitely want to start one at a time. Cause I was just like you. I'm like, man, look, 5 cars at $2 grand a piece. I'm at 10 grand a month. Let's roll it. Like, what's the hesitation? Like, we can go. But once I got that Volvo and I started going through the process, like I had to get windshield wiper blades. I'm like, oh man, I didn't even think about that. Okay. Then I had to get an oil change. I'm like, oh, okay, you can do that. Then I had to get tires. I'm like, oh man, I need tires in the car. Okay, let's, you know what I mean? Like, it's, and it be small stuff, it be major stuff, just be little small stuff. But imagine having to kind of juggle that with 2 cars at a time, and you don't really have the process under your belt yet. Like it can slow your momentum down instead of help build your momentum.
Yeah, it'll drag you down for sure, drag you under because it's overwhelming, especially if you're the only person in your office.
Right, right, right.
So that's a great question, Ronika. Any other questions? We're talking about basically how to become an auto dealer success story by being a case study and, working to build up your business alongside a mentor. Okay, great. To answer your question. Yeah, so I'm gonna close it now. If we have some questions later, I'll let you know. We'll answer them. I appreciate you coming on. I'm excited to see what you do in the sales challenge.
Yeah, I'm working on it, man. I'm working one at a time. I'm working.
Yeah, you are working on it. And I just want to say, just publicly that I so appreciate you as who you are
Thank
joining the
you.
program because you are really acting on everything that
Yes,
put in front of you. Like
yes. Thank you.
that is the best thing for me as a mentor because there
Right.
are people who come in the program and don't act on the information and you are like acting on it. So, kudos to you. Like you're
Yes.
definitely going to be successful because you got
Thanks,
the
sir.
execution thing.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That was one of my biggest things. Like when you invest money into a training program, yeah, you got to do it so you can get the results. Because if you don't do it, you just spent money and you ain't got no results. Because you're not doing it, you're not applying it. So yeah,
Right.
that was definitely my intention.
Yeah. The problem is
Yo,
the execution.
what's up,
So
bro? Hold on, I'm at my brother's house.
look, we're gonna let you go though. I
All right,
appreciate you.
Tezzy, what's up, man? All right, I'm sorry, they running up on me like, who is this in my yard?
I know, right? I know.
Yeah, I had to take my
Before
hat
you
off so they can see who it is.
right for some trouble. Okay.
Yeah. What's up, boy?
All right. I
Okay.
appreciate you. I'm gonna let you go. Get this
All right.
car. I'll see you later on today
All right.
because we
This
got a
shit right
session.
here. Hold on, let me let you see it.
All right.
Yeah, that's it right there.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what's up. Okay.
Uh,
You look good from what I see.
yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah. I can't
It's
wait to
not
see
bad.
more. So, all right, Ronika, you are welcome.
All right.
Anyone else who have questions, let me know. And I will see you later today, Judah. All right. Are we done? What happened? I guess, let me see. Am I still live? Well, if I am still live, I think my phone just kind of, but okay. Well, if we are still live, then I just want to say join the sales challenge. You're going to get more information about how to get your operations. Okay, hey, can you hear me? Because my screen is just black, but whatevs. One question. Okay, what's your question? Let me know. Let me see what's going on with this video too. But yeah, I just want to make sure you join the sales challenge. I'm also going to talk about, how you can get a mentor and how you can get help to up your sales. So I'll put the link in the description there. And like I always say, I really am praying for you because you need some help in this business. And if you're not getting any help with a mentor, then at least you got my prayers. Okay. All right, Renika, are the classes monthly payment? Yes, there is a monthly payment option. I think I have your email, Renika. I'll send you a link or I'll put it in the description. Okay. How you can get more information. But yes, there is a monthly payment option for sure so that you can get the information you need and get your money up. Hopefully you can still hear me. Okay, and still see me. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so I'm praying for you. And listen, when you are ready, I am here. Like I'm ready when you are. So let's get this, let's get this, let's get this. I'm like, so many words came to mind. Like, let's get all of this, like if you got your license, let's monetize it. It's doing you no good by just being a license unless you are in a different position in life. Okay, let me just say that. But like, if you are paying every month your overhead, then you need to monetize your license. So let's do that, and get the help you need. So I'll see you next week for another live training. And until then, be safe, and I will see you then. Bye.